Hello, everybody. My name is Alan Kwan. I am the lead instructor and founder of The Digital Craft. We've been going strong here for roughly a year and a half. When I left my job as a lead developer at a firm based out of Lake Tahoe, I started doing these tutorials in my downtime to keep my chops up. And lo and behold, people actually like them. And once I got some more downtime later on, I started taking a look at the videos and taking a look at the views and how much attention we were getting. And at the time, I think I had maybe 200 subscribers and maybe a few thousand views. And to me, that was really exciting. I mean, I'm just doing this in my spare time. But then later on, towards the end of my stay with the firm, I started paying more attention, and I realized that we had grown to over 3,000 subscribers and well over, I believe, 200 or 300,000 views. So I realized I was on to something, and with teaching being my passion ever since I was a kid, I started thinking about a career change. I never really wanted to do all the schooling involved in being an educator. I was more interested in doing the arts and computers and things like that. So I got a degree in digital media, ranging from anything from graphic design to video editing, effects, web design, you name it. And then after working in the field for a while as a graphic designer and all the things mentioned before, I started picking up a book on web development. And so for the last, I'd say 5-6 years, I've been doing web development, with the time I've been teaching excluded. So I decided to leave my job at the firm and take this on full time. I saw potential. There wasn't a lot of money coming in, but I saw potential for it. I started monetizing my videos in the least invasive way I could. I didn't want to put big, TV style commercials on before my videos to distract from the whole point, the knowledge. So I just put the little ads at the bottom, and that proved to help out. I got some funding in. Now, if that funding's paying my bills, that's a different question. But it's growing, and it's growing more and more. However, what I've noticed is as this is growing, the demand on me is more and more, and I'm running out of time to continue to make more content available on places like YouTube. And the benefit of using YouTube outside of the other outlets, we'll say, is that YouTube is free. I may make some money off of it, and when I say I mean we, and I'll get to that later. But we may make some money on it, but at the end of the day, it's free. It's free knowledge for anybody who has access to YouTube, and sadly we've found out that some countries don't. But either way, we're getting great content out there. We're delivering it in a style that to some people may be a little slow. Not in the how quickly we get things out, but I like to explain things in a way that I would want to know, because a lot of what I've learned after college was from books and watching video tutorials or reading tutorials and things like that, and I found it very, very difficult to find people that I could learn from. I found a lot of people that knew what they were doing as far as the job went, but when it came to explaining what they were doing, showing us why, how, when, what, and you get the picture, it was few and far between. So I set out to start making these videos in a way that I could deliver the content, show that yes, I know what I know what I'm teaching, but at the same time show you why I'm teaching you this way. why we're doing this, why we're creating this way, why we're not taking other people's work, why we're creating it on our own. And as time went on, I started recruiting. Well, they kind of recruited themselves, which is great. But now we have a bit of a team working for us, and that's why I say us. And with there being a team, now I have more responsibility. I have to make sure that they have things to do, make sure that they're benefiting from what they're doing. A lot of in the beginning, they were very happy to do things for nothing, or for free lessons from me. But to me, that's not enough. These people have worked very, very hard to keep things going. Just recently, I had some health issues where I had to take a whole month off, and they kept things running. They kept things running smoothly. They kept Facebook up to date. They kept putting out content, and that should be rewarded. On top of that, I can't give them more responsibilities without being able to compensate them. I can only give them free lessons for so long. So one of the big things we're trying to do is raise more money so that, one, I can compensate the people that are helping us here, and then also justify the time for me to continue to record videos. I'm a family man, wife, children, dogs, house, mortgage, whatever, and the fact of the matter is that Google ads on YouTube are not paying my bills. I do private lessons during the week, and those help out, but I'm still scraping by. And if I'm scraping by, then my coworkers they're not even scraping by, at least not with what we're doing here. And I aim to change that. And I'd like to add more people. There are so many brilliant people out there that could be working with us to help promote this. And when I say promote this, what we're trying to promote is this whole idea of independent education. Now, what we mean by independent education is sometimes it comes off as us saying college is not important, and that's not what we're getting at. However, not everybody can afford college, and not everybody can afford college at the moment. However, there are a lot of beautiful, brilliant minds out there who can absorb knowledge and excel. For instance, the web development that I've been doing for the last 6 years, I did all on my own. I learned all on my own from resources on the internet and books. So I didn't have to get some extremely large or mortgage-sized education in order to do that job. I want to offer the same thing to other people, because there's no reason why people should not be able to excel and or just enjoy themselves and have a hobby because money gets in the way, because politics with universities and things like that and government, blah, 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 because that gets in the way. So what we're really trying to do here, I mean, we set a number. The number would be great. Anything higher than that would be even better. Anything lower than that is much appreciated. But ultimately, we're just trying to get some extra money, because when I started this, I basically quit my job, which I know that's not a great idea when you don't have another job lined up. But we're relying on the extra money that's left over after bills are paid, and it's not a lot, if any, sometimes. So we're really, really struggling here. We're still putting out content. We're still working to better the organization, but we're struggling. And we have enough testimonials and enough feedback and enough great subscribers and followers and people that are becoming friends now that it's proof that we're doing something right here. But if we can't keep it going, then it doesn't matter how good it is. It'll be gone, and none of us want that. We love what we're doing, and we would like to keep it that way. So I want to move to the screen here and show you that I'm going to show you some the Google Analytics, some of the statistics that are going on here. First off, the YouTube channel, we are really close to 1.5 million views. We have over 7,000 subscribers. This is great. We have hundreds of videos, two big series. I mean, we have several series, but two big series that are just massive. One of which, the intro video, has over 400,000 views. Comments, there's just comments all over the place, and feedback all over the place. Then we have our Facebook page. This is where we keep in contact with a lot of people. Granted, the likes are a little lower than the subscribers, but we haven't done a whole lot of campaigning with that one, again, because of money. And that's where some of the money will go, is to start doing social media campaigning in a paid sense to get this out to more people. We have our website where you can check out our radio show, which is another way that we broadcast or talk about what we're doing. We give people information about how to manage clients, how actually the other way around, how potential clients can come to people like us, not us particular, but design development firms, and know what they're doing when they sign up. As well as, they can contribute to our organization. You can learn more about our Institute of Independent Education campaign, also known as IOIE, and that is really just more or less it's kind of an idea of us combining all the other groups out there just like us, so that they can put this stamp on their website and people know they are an Institute of Independent Education. Basically, we are not restrained by universities, politics, policies, things like that. We teach on our own. We teach how we want to teach and whatever method we want to teach. Now, some of these people may not teach in a very good method. Well, that's the beauty of independent education. You don't have to learn from them. Not everybody's going to like the way I teach. Not everybody's going to like the way my team teaches. And that's the beauty of it. We create this bank and resource of other institutions and individuals who teach different topics, or teach the same topic in a different manner. So that's what that's for. Then we have our analytics here. And this is just this month, or the last 30 days. Over 3,600 visits, 2,200 of them unique, over 8,000 page views. We're doing pretty good. 57% are new visitors, 42% are returning visitors. Both of those are really good. We can go deeper and deeper into this, but just for this video, we're just trying to show you that what we have something, and we really look forward to continuing it. In fact, if I don't continue it, I don't know what I'm going to do. This has been the most exciting job I've had. I work on my own terms. I teach what I love to teach. My students that I teach privately so far have nothing but good things to say, I think. And ultimately, it's just an exciting thing. We're giving people outlets. Whether you're 12 years old and you want to watch a video on web design or graphic design or how to fix your computer, or if you're 70 years old, we're teaching in a manner that is not slow-paced, but at a pace that you can understand, and detailed to the point where anybody with an iota of interest in what we're talking about can pick it up. Whether you're just somebody who owns a business and just doesn't have the money to pay for a web designer or a graphic designer to do something, it's enough for you to get by to get that job done. Or if you're somebody who's wanting to get into the field, you can use our resources to learn how to do things, and do things the right way. And then on top of that, you can pay attention to our radio program and learn more tips and tricks and ways to handle clients and run a freelance business, or even put together a firm. So I guess that's my spiel. Ultimately, we just, we don't have any startup capital. We just need that extra push to keep bills paid. We have our own organization bills. I keep them very, very minimal. I try to work with what I can without having to pay, but some things do cost money. But then I also have a home and mouths to feed, and so do the rest of the team. So hopefully this helps. Hopefully this helps get people more interested. We have a lot of fun things on the horizon. I'm not going to talk too much about them because we'll do campaigns for those later once we get other things established. But either way, I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope that we can keep doing this. And remember, no donation is too small. $5, $500, to me, it's the same thing. Just the contribution alone is helpful. Thank you.